a call from her to Garcia next. II, is that right?
Correct, at 1:22 p.m.
All right, let's publish that, please.
Yes, they have meetings on Thursdays, and then I have my own meeting in the conference room. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I have more information for you. And when I got a call this morning, like, I couldn't even take it. So I had to step out of my meeting, because I just heard about it, and I got a call back to back to back. So, hold on, give me 1 second. Oh my God, hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so this person contacted his office. Hello? Whatever, supposedly we said his name is Simon. Okay? Contacted the office saying, oh, whatever, has given papers to this person. They're obviously doing their whatever they're doing, they're threatening. And like they're very, very close to reporting already. Whatever it is, you're getting pissed because my name's involved. And it just gets better. But I'm like, you know what, Couple, she just tell me everything on the phone right now because I don't have time. I'm fucking working. Like, what is it? Like, I want to handle this and I want to handle this like right now. So, okay, they call the office. I was like, look, I tried to contact that number. It's but not a working number. They're like, I was like, why go ahead and start 627 and go call a freaking number. And then, whatever, that person did it. They go, okay, I'm returning a phone call. So, who are you? And they're like, doesn't matter. I'm returning a phone call regarding something of a paper or whatever. And they're like, okay, well, we know you've been helping out. They said my name and your name. And I,
Is it Katie Anthony?
yes. It's her name. They even helping him out. And he's like, I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. I don't even know. I don't even know if you're the right person they're talking about. For all I know, it could be another KD or whatever. And I was like, okay, what else do they say? They're like, oh, well, they're a brother of this other person that's supposedly incarcerated, and they're a brother of them, and they know him from Broward. I don't know if they were together in Broward and he got out or whatever the case was, and he's like, but this time he needs help. Do the right thing. Like the fact is like we know for a fact that you're helping out there. I'm like, helping who out? Yeah, I helped. I worked for you before. Like that's it. Helping me out is he working for you? And I was like, I don't know what they're talking about. Let's do the right thing. His name is supposedly Simon. They're a brother of the person that's incarcerated, and they said that name. And I was like, no, this needs to stop. Like this needs to stop. Because somebody's harassing me, somebody's harassing your family, and they're putting my name and then and that's what other person's name. It's getting too detailed. It's somebody that's for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. He said that the person had like he's trying to get him to talk more. He's like the person has like kind maybe a New York accent. Some of the words was a little bit, like he wasn't threatening at all. He was just saying, it's time for you to help out this person and their family because he needs it. Because we know that you're helping out.
What family? The person, what family?
Dazzle and his family because they need it. And then before and he goes, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And the person goes, well, do the right thing.
You tell them, well, listen, we got to keep harassing you when I call cops.
That's what I said. I was like, why did you just say that? Oh, no, the person said this is not gonna end. Do the right thing.
I just did he get information? Where do you
Get
want
the
to
phone
be?
number. Get the phone number.
The numbers that you consider me our numbers.
No. 305-712-6570. They picked up. Because I was getting tired of it. I don't know what was happening or whatever.
712-6570.
No. 305-712-712-6570.
That's what I
What the
said.
fuck this is Instapop. This obviously knows somebody. They're putting my name, they're putting your name, they're putting, and they're harassing somebody.
Right.
Okay? Are you going on for now?
712-6760.
No.
Fuck. Just text it to me, man. Text it to me.
No, I don't want to. 712-6570.
That's fine.
All right, JJ, please.
Hello. Hello?
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 Yeah. Oh, the fucking phone again. I was going to call my phone and then something I want to go off. I'll be back. I was going to call from my phone, bro, and I was going to get rid of my phone. So I got to talk to my office.
No, I don't know now. But like, or block it. Don't look on your office, it's your office, you know what I mean? Don't look on your phone.
No, I'm not calling from my office. I'm calling from my phone. Oh, no, I'm trying to fucking take on the possible.
No, but that's not this is like your phone. You're the first one to put through your phone. Not yours. The first.
Oh,
Okay?
KK, please.
Oh. 305, 712-6570. You sure that's the number, right?
One more time. 305.
712-6570. So fucking Puerto Rican, answering the speak here. I don't know who the fuck. I'm trying to call him again, bro. Like, that nigga's just fucking, I'm gonna call him, because I'm real fucking person. I'm calling from my fucking phone. The thing was local. Alright,
Is, remember that other one? You did that one?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It sounds like fucking, it does the message sounds like a New Rican nigga.
Yes.
They're going to prove I'm busy. Actually, she called me back. Got it. Like what?
That's what acting machine said?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I swear to God.
Shut up.
Swear to God, bro. She said, hey, puto, I'm busy. Llámame para atrás. Oh, I got time. Dale. Like, what the fuck? It's like, yo, are you stupid, bro? Are you some kind of fucking moron?
That's what they told you?
No, that's what the answering machine says when you call the number. No one answers the phone.
Okay. That's weird.
That's odd. That's what I'm saying.
Very. Okay.
I really fucking know. Are you stupid? I have to use the number, or they pretend to be that stupid and I really think they're that stupid.
That's what they in New York and.
New York, Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm. Browser.
That's your phone number. How they put on it?
No, but I'm saying. You said that.
Maybe not.
It's like
And
good.
it sounds like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Did Garcia call the undercover?
We believe so. There was a hang-up call.
All right. Did he leave a message?
No.
Did he ever actually talk to the undercover?
No.
Was there a outgoing voicemail similar or fitting the description, the colorful description that we got?
Yes.
All right. Okay, let's play LL, please.
Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Hey. Hello?
So, yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, so,
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Let me just log on. Thank you. Okay. So weird. I called this number, right? And like the answering machine, there's like something in the answering machine now. Like, what the fuck? Like, some girl, like, talking on the answering machine. And said one of the names that you said. Like, I don't understand the joke. I don't get it.
so it's just an answering machine, no one spoke to you?
No. Like, they go.
And like, were they talking on?
And then my answering machine, all of a sudden, I don't know, like, because I can't really remember this, I'm trying to find out for me, you know? And it was like, they said, I don't know if they said their name was whatever, Judo or Taco or whatever shit they said on the answering machine. All of a sudden. Now it has an answering machine. Like a voicemail, I mean.
What's the voicemail say?
Yeah, like, I don't know, let me find out. Because it's like I can't, like, really talk at work and then I couldn't hear the time. You get me?
When you call, do you call with the call block?
Huh? Yeah.
Do you call?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. No matter what phone you're using, it's still, you know?
Well, it shows, it doesn't show who's calling you.
I know how to block a call.
Right.
That's not the point, but it's like,
Star 67. So I did that, rang 7 times. I'll be there in 1 minute. Without Tylenol, Vicodin is acetaminophen, it's ibuprofen, it's not Tylenol. Yeah. Okay.
you know, it's like fucking lady. Get the fuck out the way, stupid ass.
Yeah, I would do this. I guess just call again later.
Yeah, but listen, you know what? With all this crank calling, I'm gonna call from every fucking bloody phone and fucking leaving a message in everybody's fucking phone. From everybody's phone. Wanna play games? Wanna play games?
Really fucking odd because they
It's me
up on
looking over
stuff,
you.
and they called, and I mean the only thought in my head is I've got one thing. Maybe you could find out, or I'm going to wait a couple days, and I may call the person back. The person was, when they answered the phone at first, they weren't that ghetto, and as they started talking to me, they started talking more tough, but it was more like I could hear a New York accent in there. And it sounded like
the voicemail sounds New York, but I gotta find out what's going on. But I'm saying I'm gonna call from somebody else's phone because I don't want my phone, because you know I use this phone for work.
Right. And the thing is,
it's like somebody crank calling me.
right, listen, one thing is this, either maybe that person will want to meet someone and talk to them about what their issue is, or I want to ask them.
No, they're gonna have an issue because you don't just go threatening people throwing at me.
Well, they're saying that I'm helping a Katie, or not me, but my family's helping a Katie and her family and some other guy that's name began with a T that I'm like, dude, I've never met any of these people. He goes, well, you're not, but the family has been, and they've been, her and her family, and
you haven't met, but then they're like, it makes no sense.
But he's like, because he asked me who I was, and I was like, none of your business. So I was almost, in hindsight, what I should have said was, because this is a big family and there's lots of cousins.
Yeah.
Who in my, because the Adelson family is a big family.
Yeah.
So what I should have said to the guys, who in my family, who in the Adelson family owes somebody money? Give me the name.
Yeah, of course.
Give me the name, and then I will go to that person in that family and say, who did you not pay? I want to know the name. I want to know the name. The only name they keep throwing out is that this Adelson family is helping out Katie and some guy named T and their family, and this guy needs your help, and it's not right. And he's like, this problem's not going away. He goes, this is not going away. He's not
okay, that's
fucked up
a
and you're not
flag
helping.
right there. That's
Right,
a fucked
I'm
up
like-
that you're not helping.
So-
Like, who the fuck are you? Or the fucking, like, who are you?
Listen, that's like me calling someone up and being like, yeah, I know you killed JFK. You need to pay me. Okay, well, guess what? You didn't kill
This is the
JFK.
wrong example. Like, what does that have to do with anything? I'm
Well,
dead.
my
You
point
told
is
me
that-
that no example.
Well,
Yeah,
because JFK died in 1963, and you weren't born then. My point is that I had nothing to do with any of this craziness. I want to know who in my family owes somebody money, because I'm going to go to that person and say, what's going on? And that's that's the next conversation I have with this person is going to be me, if it comes to it, me saying, who owes money? If someone owes money, you got to give me a name. Not
yeah, exactly.
Tell
You
me
need
who
specifics.
my
Where do
family
you want to
is.
be?
My mom.
Who are you?
My mom doesn't know who any of these people are. My
I
dad
want to
doesn't know
know
who any of these
whoever
people
this
are.
fucking person is trying to fucking say shit or do whatever it is to your family, starting to harass your family. Like, it's getting me mad. So
Well, I
fucking
don't know. I don't know why they keep bringing up people I've never met.
Exactly. That's why it's like, who are you? Number one, okay, you need something. Who are you then? What's your real name? What's your address? Who do you have a problem with?
Yeah. Who in my family owes you money? And don't say the last name, because I'm going to go to that person and tell them, if you owe this person money, what is it about? Number one. And then I'm going to tell them, go pay them. But you got to tell me who to go talk to. Not like, oh, somebody with the last name Adelson. Well, guess what? That's like saying someone with the last name
Calling
of Rodriguez.
and shit. Like, what is
Yeah,
that?
someone with the last name Rodriguez. So it's like, well, give me the fucking first name. And I will go talk to, if it was my brother who was behind it, I'm going to fucking find out. I mean, fine, if it was my brother, I'll try to make it reward money. My brother's a piece of shit. So I'm saying, like, give me the name of who owes your friend's family money. And this guy said to me, he said, listen, I was with him up in Broward. I knew everything that went on.
I was up with him in Broward. That's what I'm trying
Something
to
about,
understand.
yeah, something about
I was
Broward.
up with him in Broward doing what?
I don't know if some guy
A
he's
family
talking about.
member? But he said he's a
Well,
family member.
He said he
Of
was a
somebody
brother.
incarcerated.
No. It was that guy's Tuco or whatever, his brother. He said, I'm his brother. I was with him up in Broward when he told me what everything that happened. That's exactly
Who
what he
was
said.
up with him in Broward until
I don't know what
everything
he
that
was
happened.
I don't know if he was
Well,
in jail. Visiting in jail. I don't know
Like,
if he was.
he needs to like fucking, if people just can be fucking Googling shit or whatever it is.
Well, well, exactly. But the only reason I'm even bothering calling you is because they keep wanting to talk about you. Or if I was the wrong person, then I would feel even horrible. But this person doesn't matter. Like, they're still harassing my fucking family, and I want it to stop. I mean, when you meet someone face to face on the street, when you send them a letter, and then when you start calling their office, the next call is to the FBI.
Exactly. No,
And-
I agree.
and
I
my
will
thing is
personally
this.
go there myself.
I don't want anyone to go to jail, because you know what? People get mad when they go to jail and they feel like they have to get somebody back. Same reason when my jet ski got stolen, I don't even care who fucking stole it.
Okay. Next, we've got a text MM. Who is this to and who is it from?
It's to Katherine Magbanua from Sigfredo Garcia.
Did he call 3 times to the undercover? Do we know?
No, we don't believe so. You only received 1 missed call.
Okay. Next we have NN Magbanua to the defendant. Can we publish NN, please?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey. Call that number 3 times. The first time, like, you have the message in Spanish. And then for some reason, like, that voicemail says, puto, you know, what puto is, right? Like a bitch. Like, oh, it's a puto. Like, why would you have that as your voicemail?
In Spanish, that was Pico?
No, puto. Puto is like, puto in my language is a food, it's like a food. But supposedly that voicemail that they have set up, the guy says puto, what sounds like puto.
And then what does he say on the voicemail?
Like it's something in Spanish. Like you read puto, whatever, and it's in Spanish. So he got the message in Spanish saying, where the fuck this is? He could fucking call me and stop threatening my fucking family. And then I was just declining,
Yeah.
but they don't pick up. So now somebody either spooked because what the fuck is going on? Or I don't know.
All right. Well, that's good. That's good. The person's gonna.
Like other things are like running in my head because it's like with the names that you're saying, I'm like maybe it's like somebody trying to like be like, you know, try to be an informant or something or whatever. Like, you know, there were so many things like going on.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing too.
But then it's like, yeah, but then, you know, it's just people you can trust and you can't. But then it's like, I don't know. I honestly, like, it's like aggravating me.
It is
Oh,
listen,
I'm
it could
on the
be-
phone, don't talk to me. If I'm on the phone, don't talk to me. Be quiet. So,
could have been someone reading the newspaper and playing games. But like I said,
playing with the wrong person.
yeah, and I don't know how the fuck they got your name, but they didn't use a last name, so if they,
Exactly. It could be anybody.
it could have been another Katie and another Taco, or whoever the fuck they said, I don't remember the name. But the point is that they need to stop.
No, exactly. Well, look, I'm on the phone. Okay, I don't care, but I'm on the phone right now. So don't talk to me right now. Like I'm boiling so right now. Like you don't understand. Like it's pissing me off. Like pick up the fucking phone. Like now you don't want to pick up the phone. When you're dressed, so you don't want to pick up the phone.
Yeah.
So it's one of 2 things.
Yeah, no, I got you with that. And I just, fucking call it,
Basically, he said, hey, you're messing with my family, and if you don't stop, we're not a problem. In Spanish. So whoever it is, they're going to have a problem with us no matter what.
you have a problem with me.
So what?
Maybe you have a problem with me too. I mean,
Exactly.
listen, we
Whoever
don't,
it is, they're going to have a problem with either one of us, or even if I'm in the mix or not.
dude, you're coming up to my fucking mom on the street. then you're sending letters to their house, then you're fucking calling my dad's office.
The office.
Leaving messages, like, that's
No,
3 times,
like,
no.
he was living. My friend, I told my friend, and I was like, look, can you do me this favor? Because it's like, I'm not a guy, and I don't know what it's me they're talking about. And then he's like, that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't worry, no matter what, like, whatever it is, like, I'm gonna handle it. For plan.
Yeah. Well, I feel better. I definitely feel better. I apologize for not going for getting a Hallmark card, but I got a little something, so.
I'm just, it's like right now I'm about to go to like 15, like I'm taking a group of hundreds, I'm on X, like you don't understand, like I want to punch somebody in the face so bad.
Picture
Like,
yourself.
one thing is like when somebody's, I understand it and I feel for your parents and I
Come
care
to
for
me.
them.
Don't come to my parents. Like my parents are fucking old. Like dude,
Like,
it's
what are you
just.
doing these threats? That's why, like my parents was still in that part. I was like, look, you gotta understand. Like, imagine if somebody doing this to my mom, somebody doing this to your mom, and that's when he had gone angry. He was like, look, I don't know what it is. I don't want to get into anybody's business, you know. But if they did mention your name, I don't like that, and it's gonna be handled.
Good.
And that fact that nobody's picking up their phone now is like frustrating me. But
And
it's like,
there was no voicemail before. Now there is.
now there is. Their next phone call is going to be the freaking, it's not going to be good either way. No matter what way it ends, it's not going to be good for whoever is messing around.
No. I mean, that's it. And listen, I don't want some.
I don't want any problems. Imagine, like, look at this. I'm not picking up somebody else's, you know? Like, I don't even know what the hell is going on.
And listen, the last thing I want to do is
It's
get
involved.
some guy. The last thing I want to do is have some guy who's trying to extort money, go to jail, and then feel like he's sitting in jail because of me. Like, no, like, fucking just leave us alone. I'm not looking to send people to jail. That's not how I live life. I didn't even, but it's going to happen if this guy keeps doing that. The police will get involved, they'll get in trouble, don't want
Of course, you know, that's right. Especially, you should be calling somebody's business. What's wrong with people?
Well, you can't be sending letters, you can't be showing up on the street.
Exactly.
Like, when I'm going you know, or it could be someone like thinking like, oh, it's like the fact that this is it. The next step also, what I'm thinking is in a couple of days, I'll tell the person, hey, give me the name of someone in this family that owes you money, because I'm gonna go pay them a visit. Give me a name. Is it my brother? Is it Robert?
And I'll take care of it.
Yeah, and I will see that if someone owes somebody money, they will pay, but you got to give me a name because you're talking to the wrong people.
Exactly.
And frankly,
Other people
yeah, I mean,
who are you?
hey, I have cousins. I've got a huge family.
I gotta get in there. My kids are like, you know, there's punches, there's and everything, and I'm very.
Do you want me to try to meet up with you, or do you want me to just leave it for you to pick up tomorrow?
Yeah, if you can.
Do you want me to try to meet up with you?
I want to if you can, but if you can't, you know, I'll call you when I get out of here.
Okay, I was just gonna work out.
Yeah, I know what I'm trying to do because like I can't. I have to go and do it. Like I can't.
Go work out and call me.
And I'm not going to have to work out. Imagine.
Do what?
And I'm not even going to work out. And then I'm gym. I'm going to hold your sister's hand. Hold your sister's hand. Just like that. Hold on, sorry. Don't ever let her walk on yourself. You know that. You know better than that. Okay.
Alright, hit me up.
It's okay, baby.
Meet you, or you'll pick it up tomorrow.
Okay, we'll do. I'll call you
Okay.
in like an hour. This is like an hour.
Okay, call me in an hour. Bye.
Next we have OO.
What we're publish overall 40 minutes to one group play?
No, sir. I've got 3 segments picked out for a total of 20-ish minutes.
Please continue.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, what's going on?
How are you doing?
Good, good. Just working out.
Okay. Is it alone at your place?
Yeah.
So, what's happening this afternoon? Anything?
No,
Nothing.
no. But I did. I'd rather not talk to him.
Yeah, okay. So, tomorrow I was going to tell you that, actually, Dad is going to check with her right now. We're almost finished, but she came up with a brilliant suggestion. I was calling her that tomorrow, my book is going to be a good tickets to go to Las Vegas Food and Wine Festival. And so we have tickets, I think it's supposed to be from 7:30 to 10:30 at night, and so both 6 to 10 Street on Las Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, so like I said, I should bring the kids to the courthouse on our way because, he won't get there at any time, but I should actually, reserve durable parking. It's like parking by the Riverside Hotel, I think they said, and, in the garage by Tecana, and other very little parking. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Because,
So you're going to say parking?
yeah, so that was her suggestion. That you short park there. And I said, you know what? I can do that. Would that be all right with you?
Yeah, or you can. Oh, and actually, no, the one was getting fixed.
Okay.
I would say I'd love to take one.
That was her. I said, even more. So we offering, and I never anybody said.
Let me see. I can ask Alex.
Well, but it doesn't matter. We could just as soon take leave our car in your driveway and take an Uber to Las Vegas. That would be fine too. I just realized that we'd be able to park there. So I thought we would try to park, and if we can't,
Yeah, and the roll is when you just get dropped off. Wants to pick you up.
right. But you know, if it's been fixed, if we can't get a parking spot, you won't.
Yeah, either that or just park in the house.
Okay, I just wanted to verify that was okay.
Yeah.
So where are you going to be tomorrow?
I'm with time. Thursday.
Yeah, I know. Well, we have, I got your equipment over at Express office at 7:45. And then we have to pick up the kids and go back. So I thought maybe there was some way I could change. Yeah, okay. Sounds like, you would be good to go.
Yeah. No, I mean, nothing big. I gotta say, I think I'm about, I'll tell you when I see it. It's fine.
So maybe, if you're taking time, then there's a chance that we can come by either on our way down or on our way back. You'll text me an address and it's.
When I stop, I'll tell you where I am. I'm working from Memorial Hospital. So there's like zero parking. I have to come downstairs.
I remember.
Not 2 wives will make it work. And he was married 6 times, 10 kids, and 34 grandchildren, and like 10 great grandchildren. So anyway, but whatever. So I'll tell you when I see you, but it's nothing, nothing new, and someone I see.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
But I will tell you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about 99% sure.
That's what you thought originally. That's what you told me.
Yeah, I'm 99 to I'm 99% sure that's what it is. And I'll tell you why. The number one reason is this. Who else spoke? No.
Mm-hmm.
And I made it clear, like I don't know who these people are. The person seems surprised. And he really, dude, he's like, really? I go, yeah. I'm like, listen, I don't know who these people are that you're talking about. So, and he took the route of like, you got to take care of, you're taking care of this family. I go, I wasn't taking care of anybody. I said, nothing with me is do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not language.
No, I know.
That someone says do the right thing. And I'm going to tell you something. Think about a high school, a high school fight or a high school threat. Well, I'm going to kick your.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just that simple. I mean, listen, you're getting. That's just how people. Your dog shits on the carpet. Kill him. I'm gonna beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I even talk like that about Ben. I'm like, you can smack his ass. Like that way he hears the threat. If you're, do you notice the one thing missing from everything? Never once was there a threat. Do you notice the one mom? That's the most. I mean, even if you don't mean it. I mean, I'd say to Ben, I'm going to kick your ass if you hit me again. Do you know what I'm saying? Sure. Why that? Thing you tell someone is, I'm gonna beat your ass, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna break your legs, or I'm gonna do this thing. Do you notice? Not one time has there been a threat, even in like your health or your anything like that. Is that, and it makes complete sense given the timeline. That's what I think. 2 years later, I mean, you have to understand. They want. And listen, if I had any information, I would help out. I don't have any. But you got to understand. Without a question, I would be beyond shocked if the family doesn't hire their own private investigators. Okay. I would be beyond shocked. What are they have to, they're not going to knock on a door and go, hey, this? Oh, okay. Just thought I'd stop by and ask. They have to come up with a plan that's going to stir the pot so that if there is something going on, what are they looking to achieve? What are they looking to, you got to say to yourself, what are they looking to get out of it, doing this nonsense?
Mm-hmm.
If it's money, I'll be shocked. Because that money is you go to someone and you tell them what you're going to do to them. You give them 48 hours, and you tell them where to meet somebody, who's going to drop it off, and if there's any nonsense, this is going to happen to you. That's it. And if you get one of us, you can get one of us, but someone else will take you out. Like it's done with such precision and being ruthless. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is it squeezes somebody, and they don't have a choice to think straight, and they just go in and give you the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're innocent, It's like someone saying to me, listen, I'm going to the Board of Dentistry tomorrow, unless you walk in your back office and write me that check. I am at the Board of Dentistry tonight when I go home and filing my complaint, and I will sue you tomorrow. I promise you, if you don't write that check back. It puts you on the fence real quick. Lady whose mom wanted the whole case, like I was refund what she spent, and she goes, I want the money. And I said, I agreed that I would give you the or whatever failed. She goes, oh, but now that yeah, she goes, no, I want the money for absolutely everything. I already spoke to my attorney. There will be a lawsuit, a board complaint filed before the end of this week if I'm not able to pick up that check. Do you understand? Work was fine. We'll have to work over half the work to. What do you think I did? I wrote the check. So, but that's myself. People aren't looking for a check. They're not. What do they want you to do? What's the one thing they want? There's nothing wrong. True. It's not. I got it, but they don't know that. So, what do you think the one thing they want? They want everybody to start talking. They want you to hand deliver yourself. If they think you know something, but they want you to hand deliver yourself and start talking as much as you can when you walk in. Because otherwise, if they were to just come to you tomorrow and say, they get the same result. But I'm saying, if the cops were to come to you tomorrow and say, Donna, come down, we need to talk to you. You'd be like, I don't need this aggravation. If your business card, if you or hear of anything, I absolutely will. Right? But if you go ahead and you make it seem like, you're being extorted or blackmailed or anything like that, then what are you going to do? You're going to run down there and start talking. Exactly. What's that? These are not. This is not someone who started. This is not someone who started yesterday. This is not someone who's dumb. This is someone who's smart, and a lot of times this is what goes on. If someone comes, but it's real odd that it's a year. The amount of time that's happened is insane. I mean, it would be like having a dental office and be like, on a case from 40 years ago, let me turn it over to collection. Like 4 years ago, how do you not realize that you weren't paying on a big case that you did 4 years ago? I mean, none of it makes any sense. I mean, that's why I think it's more that with the lack of threats. I mean, there's no threat. Student will be fucked. Like, what does that mean? Someone's going to write a bad review on Google tomorrow? I mean, it's almost like they were afraid to say that they're going to break your leg. Like, almost like they can't go in that. They can't do. If they do that, they're going to cross lines that they themselves cross. You know what I'm saying? I just hope they don't go and talk to them. Well, what they do, I mean, listen, if they're bored, they're not far from just going to the police. And when they go to the police too. That's right. I mean, and that's the other thing too. Is like Dad, he said, you don't say anything because the last thing you want to do is have her. Well, I don't want her. I don't want to scare her. I don't either. She was one. She's finally over being scared, right. And she heard that she was beside herself. Absolutely. And the thing is, this Mom, is that everybody handles every situation differently. It's like somebody has a death in the family, and if they don't act devastated, well, does it mean that they have to be responsible for it? No. Everybody handles differently. Patient. I mean, some people, it's like fight or flight. I mean, some people are confrontational, some people have a nice day, some people just turn their back and walk away, some people ignore. You get, and none, and who's to say what's right and who's to say what's wrong? There is nothing.
But that's what my original feeling was today with me. But that's what we've got to protect Wendy.
Yeah, I don't want Wendy to then get short and now then worry about her safety.
Right.
So
that's why it's speaking from her. I don't want her to be upset. And, hopefully get it all together this week. We just
well, it's funny. I called Katie and I said to her, listen, I said, you're the only Katie I know. I know of other Katies, but I've known you a long time. I don't know if they keep referencing you and I told her, I said, if I'm wrong and if they're referencing somebody else, if it is a common last name or common first name, and they didn't tell me last name, and I said, if you're the wrong person, then I feel horrible that they're trying to bring you into this or whatever. But she told me she had somebody call, and the voicemail wasn't set up before, and then she called a couple. She called actually. She lost her number. She called a couple times, and then it was on. And then the voicemail was, and it was in spam. So she has a friend of hers who left a message for that person. For that person to, I think it was a guy that she had called him. I think. I don't know for sure. Basically, you need to stop, or you're going to be having a very, 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 and the person to give them a call. That's kind of the message I got this afternoon. Mm-hmm. And call back if they have a little word. That's what I heard this afternoon. Mm-hmm. So definitely, when I spoke to the person, New York accent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it's not. And then that person is the same voice on the voicemail. So I think somebody playing games and fishing, because it's the same guy, and it's not, and the person's doing an awful hiding who they are. You got to remember something too. Somebody's going to do something. They come to you, they're going to come to you with hat and glasses. They don't want you to see who they are. The whole thing that I told you before, it doesn't have to. If you look at, there's 15 different things from the language, the fact that there's no threats, the fact that the person's devices that they can easily be traced to, the fact that the person's language made sense to me was do the right thing. That is not that to do the right thing. Stay in school speak. Do the right thing. And the person wasn't angry with us. I mean, they were pretty calm talking to him. I was real nice to them, and I said, listen, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. What's this about? But I don't, That's what what it is in the police code.
Police services, okay. Let me let you go work here.
I thought you'd find that interesting.
A couple questions to follow up on that one, Judge. So here in this call 00, we hear the defendant finally saying the name Katie to Donna, right?
Yes.
And is that in the context of maybe this is the wrong Katie?
Yes, it was.
Are there any conversations where the defendant and Donna are discussing how this Katie is the one that's been extorting them for over 2 years?
Not at all.
No further questions about that call, Your Honor.